I've had a cold, some kind of Black Death sort of stuff for the past, like, I don't know, month, 2 years. I'm not sure. So if I sound a little bit froggy, that's why. I apologize. I'm good now. I'm kind of on the mend, hopefully. All right, another little shop time. Let's do some shop time, I guess. You guys can follow along and watch as I build knives and probably screw up several of them. I average probably one every, I don't know, 8 to 10 knives that I screw up. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. It's not good, but got my neatly organized desk. Always organize your stuff to where you can find it and, you know, make it look good. Neatness counts. Don't pay any attention to this. All right, so in this batch, I think I got 4 or 5, something like that in this batch. Not all of them are going to be for a custom order. Some of them are. What is this? What is that? Right there. It's part of the camera mount. Okay, cool. All right, so it's already going good. So in this batch, there's going to be a few different ones. I'll show you as we go. But right now I'm working on a Model 15 Air Assault. Gotta say things. I gotta enunciate because I mumble. So this is a hollow-handled survival knife in the Randall 18 style, or the Jimmy Lyle Rambo, first Rambo knife. It doesn't matter. You don't care about the history of it, do you? Anyway, that's what this is. And this is my personal knife here. We're gonna make one for order. And it's gonna be similar to this one. It's gonna have the same blade shape. Oh, these handles, I don't make these handles. You can get these from, well, you used to could get them from USA Knife Maker Supply. So remember that thing I said where I screw up a knife every 8 or 10? Well, this could be a good candidate. All right, now these things are constructed with a what would you say? The blade is pinned, epoxied, and screwed into the handle tube. So it's threaded, the handle tube is threaded. So it has this kind of guard fitting, I'll show you. So here's what I got going. This is my drill press vise, and then I got my guard fit on and ready to go. And then these things come with what would you say? Kind of a what am I saying? Cut a pinhole drilled into this, I don't know what you call this, end cap, I guess you'd call it, that threads into the end of the tube. And we need to drill that, and the tang is sitting in there. You drill through that and mark the tang. I'm also going to drill an extra hole up here where my big fat finger is, right up there towards the top. I'm going to drill another hole there, just to have 2 pins in it, kind of help with the wibbly wobbly back and forth if there's any. Shouldn't be. I've tested these things pretty thoroughly. They're a lot stronger than you would think. I know that doesn't look like it's going to be very strong, but I promise you, you can look through my old videos and look for the Air Assault video. They're incredibly strong for what they are. Now, I don't warranty these for batoning and all that jazz. I do it, but I don't warranty it. So if you do it, you get one, you do it. You are on your own, my friend. Because let's face it, it's half a knife. But it's a cool half a knife. It's a half a knife with a hollow tube. We can all play Rambo. I'm not being facetious at all. I love that crap. And I know there's lots of people out there who are like, oh, it's a Rambo knife. You shouldn't have a Rambo knife. Hey, whatever. I don't care. I like it. And I can use it just as well as I can use any other knife for the woods work. So if you like Rambo knives, fly your flag. That's what I say. Okay, you know what drilling looks like, so we're just gonna skip that part. All right, here's the situation we got here. So what am I saying? I wanted to see if I didn't pin the guard, how it would hold up. I just pinned this part. So this one underneath here just has 1 pin in this part, right? And then epoxy filled up this many howevers past it or so. I suck at this. So like that far, however many millimeters or thousandths or whatever that is, it's not precise. I just fill it up a little bit farther than the top. So that's what's holding this on. And you can watch the Air Assault video to see how tough this thing actually is. But the answer to the guard question is it holds up fine. All right, I know what you're saying, Emily, but let me tell you, the guard on this knife, I love it. It's huge. I get it. It's modeled after the Randall Astro knife, the astronaut's knife. And they wanted it for when they had their big gloves on, Arctic gloves, not their astronaut gloves. They're not going to be batoning wood on the moon, I don't think. That's why they wanted it, so that they had their big winter mittens on, they wouldn't slip down to the blade. Hey, I'm not trying to sell you on guards. I'm just saying a big argument that people have is guards get in the way. You should say guards get in the way for me, because that's the truth. Because guards do not get in the way for me. I have never in my life, this is no exaggeration, I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying in my life, and I've used knives for a long time now, and a lot, for not just cutting things. Never in my life have I had a guard get in my way. I'm not saying that you haven't. Okay, Tony, just hear me. I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying that I never have. So your experience isn't the be-all, end-all, and neither is mine. So we need to temper these things, these factual statements that we make that aren't factual. Guards are very subjective, just like batoning is, and which grind you use, and if you're a real bushcrafter or not, or should you use your knife or not, or who gives a flying fart. Why do I use different names when I address you guys? I don't know. It's just me being dumb. And, you know, one of you might be Emily or Tony or Chuck or Clevis. I don't know. You know, it's more personalized, I guess. Okay, now the real chore is going to be, for me, is going to be getting this thing off there, because I hammered her on there pretty good. I like a nice tight fit on the guard, and let me tell you, peeps, she was on there. I've just decided to be myself in these videos, and to hell with it. Here's what we got. That's why I wanted to drill this other hole, because this one, the tang was pretty close to the edge. And the reason that is because the guy who made this forgot to account for the thickness of the guard when he put it on there. What a moron. What a mook. So in deciding to be myself, there's going to be some of you that don't like me. But there's already some of you that don't like me anyway. So that's just how it is. What was I going to say? Oh, also, I cuss like a sailor and I clean them up for these videos, but I may not. I might just let it roll. I'll censor it. So, because I understand there are people who don't want to hear that sort of thing, and I disagree with you. I don't think it's an anti-Christian thing at all. I think that I have a different view on it, but we won't talk about that because that's going to get us some heat. Anyway, regardless of how you feel about it, I'll still censor it. And what I'll probably do is do the 80s censors, like the 80s TV shows. And I remember whenever, well, a lot of you probably aren't old enough to remember, but anyway, when they'd air like a rated R movie on, you know, regular TV, they'd leave the cuss words in, but they would like dub over. So, oh, bull spit. That's what I'm gonna do. The holes are drilled, and now I just gotta fit everything back on and make sure that the pins fit up, pinholes all are aligned and ready to go. Yes, they should, because, you know, had everything clamped down and good. But you're talking to the king of screwing things up and not knowing how to fix it, so we're gonna see. Hi. All right, here's our guard. Okay, I kind of remember now why I didn't drill this guard out. I'll show you later. It'll make sense. Too late now. That's my motto in life. Too late now, boys. Just goes to show you, though, you know, people who take themselves way too seriously in knife making are full of crap. If I can do it, literally anyone can do it. Got a little bit of shake, rattle, and hum that I am not liking. Let's see if we can fix that with a persuader. Yep. No more shake, rattle, and hum. See if the pins line up. Alrighty, Beauregard, here's what we got. We got us a, I think it's a stainless steel pin, and we got us some pinholes. I'm gonna try and put the stainless steel pin in the pinholes and see if they fit correctly. That one does. Uh-oh. Number two. Uh-oh. What's going on here, Philip? Did I already use Philip? What's going on here? I'm a Gene. I think we can get that one. Just hold on. Let me back this one out. Yeah, those are exceptionally tight, but I think that nothing a little persuading won't fix. By golly. I got a metal cutting bandsaw right over there, but I'm too lazy to fire it up. Don't you hate it when people put the camera on the bench that they're working on? It shakes everywhere. Yeah, we're good. I can even maybe file those pins down a little bit, but I think we're good. We'll see. Let's cut us another one. That was the wrong hole. I'm using the precise gauge known as the eyeball. So these will get cut down anyway, hopefully. Yep, that one started on the other side. I think we're gonna be good. Okay, so here's what we got. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and clean all this crap up. So we got the air assault. I just got that screwed on there to hold everything together for now. Then we're gonna do another one in this batch is a M3 Marauder. Used to be the Missouri, now it's the Marauder. Did I ever tell you guys why I changed that, the names? If not, and you wanna know, let me know. We'll talk about it in one of the videos coming up. And we're also gonna I'm also gonna have a M6 Dragon. I'm gonna do one that people kind of are surprised that I do. They don't know about it that much, I don't think. But I've made a few of them. The medium Z-Sear, which is a recurve knife, big belt knife. I'm gonna make a big belly dog face, and it's gonna be a hidden tang. There it is laid out. And I'll tell you later on down the road what that's for. It's gonna be an extra knife. There's gonna be some extra knives along the way here. And then lastly, we're gonna have a couple PSKs, the Suicide Squeeze PSKs. And over here to the right, it's a little preview of something that is gonna be in this batch. Okay, that's all I got for this little vlog thingy for today. I'll get the rest of these cut out and kind of get a little bit down the road and try to highlight the interesting points on these knives. And then after that, we'll try to do a wrap-up video like I did in the last one and kind of highlight those knives. And then maybe, hopefully, once I get rid of this death plague stuff, then I'll take you guys out to the woods with me and we'll do some testing on maybe some new models, maybe some old models. Do some better video quality than what we had in the past with no music so you can hear what's going on. Yep, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. See ya.